The following is brought to you by PaulAkers.net.
Hello, everyone from around the world. This is Richard Evans. I'm president of AME Canada, and I'm going to be your facilitator today. So this is the second of our global 2-second lean tours. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, we had Seating Matters in Ireland, and it was a fantastic tour, and Ryan set the benchmark extremely high. We're actually going to visit another company today, and Paul will introduce that company shortly. When you watch the tour, please look at some of the great things that you're going to see. AME has got a Lean Sensei benchmarking tool that's free of charge so that you can download it, no charge whatsoever, and benchmark yourself against the world. So just keep looking for all the great things during the tour, and then you can benchmark yourselves against them. While you're actually watching the tour, why don't you post on social media? Let everyone know that you're watching a fantastic video, and there's a whole series left to come. So what's our agenda for today? Well, we've got a 30-minute tour with questions and answers, and then after the tour, we'll do a wrap-up. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Paul, who's our host for today. Take it away, Paul.
All right, everyone. Well, welcome. This is going to be very exciting. We're going to Germany, to Windig, Germany. It's a small little village nestled in the hills of Germany. It's everything you would ever imagine, to a company called Yellotools and my good friend, Michael Althoff. Michael and I have been friends since 2000. He saw one of my products at a trade show in Germany. He called me up, and a couple days later, he ended up on my doorstep in the Seattle area. Michael and I have been friends ever since. About 15, 16 years ago, he started doing 2-second lean, and the results have been nothing short of astounding. People now come from around the world to see Michael's company. He's influenced companies as big as Mercedes-Benz. So we're going to have a great tour this morning. And what Michael's company does is, Michael used to be a sign maker, and then he started making products for sign makers. So he makes all kinds of fantastic, innovative products, hundreds of products, storage solutions, tools for applying labels and wraps on cars, making signs, you name it, they make it. Amazing company, amazing tour. So first, we're going to watch a quick little video that Michael and his team have put together. That video might be buffering a little bit. Be a little patient with it. It's not perfect. The video is perfect. Our playing of it might not be perfect. So here's the video to give you an overview. Then we'll go right into Michael and we'll do the tour. Go ahead.
Hi, welcome at Yellotools. My name is Michael. I'm the owner and founder of this beautiful company. So many people ask me, what's so complicated and difficult making these little tools so that you need a certain production philosophy like Kaizen, Lean, or whatever it's called. So, well, I would like to give you a little brief tour today to show you why we need Lean as much as we need air to breathe on, okay? Follow me. 35 employees on 2 continents, 17 years in business, 17,000 customers in direct sales, over 300 resellers worldwide, 1,200 square meters of Gemba space, working space, 30 different machines and types of machines, 4 tons of plastic pallets, 9 tons of steel going through a milling and CNC machine, 2 tons of sheet metal, 8,000 running meters of aluminum, metal, steel part and profiles, 50,000 fabric stem parts, 2,200 square meters of plywood every year. In the tour, you can see that we have so many different machines like injection molding, woodworking, steel, 3D printing. We have laser cutting, printing, and all of that stuff. And this is pretty much the bottlenecks we have. And this is the biggest challenge we have, synchronizing all these stations together. And this is how we solve it. So many people ask us, how can you compete with all these big players out in the field? I don't want to say any names, but you know, the big ones. And the answer for that question is pretty simple. We are fast. All these big companies are like the big tankers, the big huge ships on the ocean. and to steer and maneuver these big tanks is pretty difficult. We are the speedboat in the industry, if you want. So we listen to customers all over the world and we can follow their demand and we jump right into their problems. So I'm told, what is that lean thing? What is lean all about? Lean is a deal. Yeah, it's not a one-way street. Yeah, so there has to be three winners in that deal. You, your customer, and your employees. That's super important. So why is that? Why is the team so engaged? Why is everyone so on fire? Everyone is happy about an upgrade. So I give my people an upgrade to being a worker, to being a product engineer, to being a process engineer, to manage their own life. I give them the freedom, I give them the space to grow. I try to see where everyone's potential really is, and I pick them up from there and let them fly. If you combine all these people together, if you have one goal, and that goal is supposed to be make a customer happy and not fill your wallet. If you don't grow, if your people don't grow, if your customer don't grow, you don't grow. What is 3S? 3S for us stands for sweeping, sorting, standardizing. This is what we do every morning. We try to get 2 seconds better than yesterday in sweeping the workspace, sweeping all the desks and everything we have. Then we sort out everything which is not necessary and which is not really needful on that spot, and then we standardize process. So everything has to be there on demand. It's all about added value. So that it looks so nice is just a byproduct of a lean philosophy. So make sure everything you need to work to make that product is right where you need it. We make customers happy. We make customers happy today, next week, next year, and in 5 years. This is my promise and this is my guarantee. There's no other way for me. It's lean living, lean acting, lean thinking. Some people say Windeck is the end of the world. Some people say, at least you can see it from here. But I call Windeck my home, my heart, and my passion. And I know that the best tools for the sign-making industry is coming right out of its heart. And you know why? Because of this amazing team.
And we're going to go over to Michael now, and we're going to let him start the tour and show us what it is they've been doing for the past 15 years. So let's go ahead and take it over to Michael.
And welcome to my little place, my little paradise. And I'm really proud to be chosen for being a host of a great network like the AME network. And I've learned the power of networks last year. And so I'm really, really grateful for being here for you today. So a few words about us. Yellotools, we design, produce, and sell tools for the sign making, graphic business, for the digital printing business, for car wrapping business, furniture wrapping, and all of that stuff. We think that sign making is the best job in the world, and I totally believe in that. We're 17 years in business. We have 40 people on 2 continents, about 38 here and 2 in Los Angeles. We are doing lean, I mean, I don't know, 13, 14 years, even before they called it lean. And we were 9 people as we started it. So, and the reason why we started lean was desperation, pure desperation. We had a great product everyone wants to have. Demand was killing us. It was chaos. It was anarchy over here. So we needed a system. We needed a certain philosophy of running the whole thing. And after a big fight with Paul Akers in the little Denny's in San Diego, he said, you need to do that thing. And I never regretted it. So without lean, I think I would wiped away from that industry already. And since we are, following the philosophy, it really saved us. Okay, 30 minutes to show you Yellotools is pretty tough. I will try my very best and I keep it as lean as possible. And I don't want to interfere with all these special names and special certain verbs for it. But a couple of things, like this is, we call this the Kanban card. This Kanban card, you will explore through the entire tour. It controls, it maneuvers our entire inventory flow, our entire production flow. So it's important for me that you hear the word Kanban cards. We will talk about this later. So for me, lean is all about people. It's all about helping people grow. And for this, we needed a couple of instruments. And I would like to start up the tour with the thing we call the yellow matrix. If you would please take a look at this. So the yellow matrix I got from my very, very good friend, Brad. Brad, are you listening? Hi, Brad from Best Doors in Canada. He brought it from a Japanese study mission and what it is all about. So what we did here, we have all the tasks, all the jobs and everything which needs to be done at Yellotools is listed in here. It's not just running the machines, it's also taking a phone call, creating an invoice and shipping boxes and whatever is necessary to run the company. And on the top, we have all the people of Yellotools listed so that we can combine them with the tasks. Okay, let me show you how it works. So we have 5 different, what do you call it, status. You know, number 1 is I can't help at all. Number 2, I am interested in learning that part. The second one is if you have 2 of these things filled in, it stands for I can run the machine with support. Number 3 is I can run the machine without any support at all. And if you have 4 full of these pie cakes, then it means I can run that thing so cool that I can show it to others. So now if you come back and you see, now these people, they see, okay, they look, can I do this? I can do this like this. I can do it fully. I can teach it to other, or I say, hey, I would like to learn this thing. So my people fill it out themselves. So if you are in the mood for learning this and this and that, you fill it out and you ask for someone who has 4 different dots on it to show you how to do it. Why we do this? I've learned one thing. If you're 16 years old and you don't know what to do, and your parents says, oh, okay, you're good in offices, you're good in woodworking, you're good in this and that and that, you just do it. You don't question it, you just do it. And a lot of people get stuck at the wrong job, right? They learned it and they stay in that job because. So we learned, put the people where the passion is, put the people where they really can unfold their potential. And we have so many different examples of people moving from the original job we hired them for into a different department, and this is where they start blooming. So this metrics is really powerful to help people grow, to unfold the potential of the company, at least to make a customer happy. If you have any questions to the matrix, this is a whole different story to tell about. We can use it. We can talk for it for hours. But let me show you the company real quick. So this is our injection molding area. So they said a company your size cannot have its own injection molding plant. Well, welcome to the plastic garden of Eden. We made it, yeah. We just bought a used injection molding machine for $1,000 at eBay, and then we just start doing it. And after we start growing and growing and growing, we needed an expert who helped us growing that thing. And luckily, we met Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Say hi. As you can see, Ollie is in a wheelchair. After an idiot did a hit and run with him, he could not work in his old company anymore. Of course, I could give him a job in the office. Yeah, but he needs his hand in plastic. He's amazing in adjusting machines and squeeze the best result out of it. So we thought, okay, let's do it. Let's turn an injection molding plant around so that it doesn't really matter if you sit or stand. And as you can see here, all the tools and all the things are not really made for him or something like this. It really doesn't matter if you are here or there. Let me show you one thing. So, Ollie, can you show us, I mean, the non-added value activities is changing a mold, right? Changing a die. Can you show me how to do it? So he rolls it over behind the yellow line. And then he just takes the crane, takes it from here, and then he pushes it in any machine he ever wants. So it's really very easy. So it doesn't really make a difference if I do it or someone else doing it. All these things here, all the tools are meant for all the 3 machines. Yeah, it's all magnetized, so you can take it out. This is his workspace. We also make our own pegboards. The pegboards can be changed, and we can put the parts wherever we want it. So one improvement we did is we ran all the wires and hoses on the ceiling and not on the floor. Most people have it on the floor, but then you can't really wipe, you can't really maintain, you can't really clean it up. So here we go. We have it all sitting in easy wooden crates, wooden boxes. That's about it. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my people. So here you can see also a couple of different shadow boards. This is how we protect the hoses, the tubes for if we change the dies. For us, lean is also a safety question. See, this is how we like our fire extinguishers. See, this is for burning machines, number one. This is for burning materials, number two. So if it burns, nobody really reads that, right? So, but you have a 2, and if the material burns, you take this one. If the machine burns, you take this one. This is how we organize all this stuff. Okay, little quick look at the Kanban unit of our material. This is how we do it. See, this is the Kanban unit. This is the Kanban card. The Kanban card is Velcroed on here. You just put it back on, done deal. Okay, so far, this is our injection molding plant. Okay, follow me to the next department.
Michael, that was excellent. Really amazing.
Yeah, as you can imagine, I'm a little nervous. I'm not doing this every day.
No, not at all. Don't be nervous. It's so phenomenal. It's over the top. I mean, I was taken away with how clean the floor is in, and that Ollie could move around in the wheelchair. It's just staggering.
And guys, I promise you, we did not clean it for that day. It is what, I mean, a lot of people come to my place and watch us working. It is like it is. And this is very important for me to say, guys out there. All these improvements, all the cleanliness, all the shelves and stuff, it's not coming from me, or it's not coming because they want to please the boss. It is a natural given thing. We want to make a customer happy, and we're fighting against non-added value activities. So this is the first part of our steel shop, machine shop. And our goal here is 0% China, 100% Windeck Germany. And we are at about 75% already. This is not against the people, the Asian people. It's just only the chain supply and everything is really killing us. So this is these are our shadow boards, and we color code a lot of things. Yeah, you can see the color coding is really mandatory, and this is the material list. So even this is all color coded. The Kanban units, the Kanban system on the steel rods I can't tell you. I mean, before we did this, I think I had 4 or 5 times the stuff as we have here, and we still ran empty on a lot of things. So after we combinized this, and my team is just amazing. Can you see? You can't go wrong. This is also pokey-yoki, yeah? So this wouldn't fit in there, this wouldn't fit in there. It's just like easy to clean that thing, yeah? It's harder to mess it up. So, and then this is how we cut the little things. And I show you exactly what we do next with it. This department over here is pretty cool. If you had asked me, Michael, when will the 3D printing will be great for mass production? I would say 5 years. 14 days later, I'm mass producing those things in 3 shifts a day. So they're running day and night, and we're doing the most amazing things with this, of course, because I have great people operating all these things.
So Michael,
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you, Michael, for 1 minute.
Go ahead.
So I want to make something clear. Number one, the responses coming across the chat are inspirational, amazing, never seen anything like it before, unbelievable. So your team, hats off to you and your team, amazing. The
Thank you
second
so
thing
much.
I want to make clear, what you're saying is you're using the rapid 3D printing for actual production, not just for rapid prototyping.
Yes, yes. And the reason is, I can show you, that was not really planned, but I'll do it real quick. So we have a plastic part. This is that little plastic part we're making. There is a hole right here in that corner, which is 0.5 millimeter thick and 1.4 millimeter long. You can't injection mold that. This is to hold the tip of the blade. If you do a PPF, paint protection film, if you don't want to scratch your your customer's car, the blade holds it in there, and it's not possible to injection mold this, but it's possible to 3D print it. Very, very cool. Okay.
Wow, very cool, Michael. Good example.
I'm so sorry. I need to drag you because we just have these 30 minutes. Again, I can talk for hours in each department. So this is pretty cool. This is our 5 and 3x milling area, and I show you what's cool about it. It's not just that this is all organized and everything. Melanie here is very, very proud of that board. You see that board? These are all the parts we're making here. Yeah. So, and she can take out one of these products. Can you show it to me? See, so she's taken off a sample of that thing, so she can see which side has to be buffed and sanded or special treated. And what's cool about this is also the ID card they came up with. Melanie, can you hand me the ID card? So this ID card identifies pretty much everything we need to know about making that product, what kind of material. And as you can see, you see the blue dot. The blue dot is, again, identified which certain steel we have, what coating is on there, what number is on there. So we could have put it all in a computer system, but the haptical benefit of having the card right next to the sample is just priceless. It is just amazing. And Melanie and Stefan, they're doing a great job in running that department. And as you can imagine, cleaning and maintaining is really a pain in routing. And this is how cool they are. See, even the wrenches, they make themselves, yeah, to maintain and work on the different things. Yeah, it's right where they need it. It's all magnetized.
Michael,
and the PEC, yes.
I want to ask you a question real quick. I know
Yes.
that everybody's looking at this right now, and they're saying to themselves, they can't even get their head around it. It's so outrageous. It's so well organized. It's so well thought out. Everything about it is at a level that most people can't even understand. How much time, roughly, would you say your team spends every day just improving processes, not making things, just improving processes?
Pure 30 minutes in the 3S. pure. That's
Okay.
all we do, but we do it constantly, ongoing.
You mean
Yeah,
on
and
a
this is
daily
the result.
on a daily basis?
Every day, 8 to 8:30, we do 3S every
Okay,
day.
but here's the question. In that 3S period, are you saying all these shadow boards are being made, and or is this
Yes.
happening throughout the day?
No, all the 3S. It takes a week sometimes to do one full thing, but hey, after all, we're looking for a 2-second improvement, and this is a 2,000-second improvement. So you can divide it through the days you do it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be 2 seconds a day. It can be 4 seconds in 2 days, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, let's keep on going.
No. I
Yes.
got to ask a question
Yeah.
because I know what people are asking. So are you saying that throughout the course of the day, people are just doing production, they're not working on improving?
No, during the day, we're working on the products for our customers. We keep this pretty strict. Of course, if there's a bigger thing, like we're getting a machine in and it's tight, we need some time to do it. Of course, then we pause and then we all come together and we help each other. But these little things, we do in the 3S, totally.
Excellent. Go ahead.
Okay, so again, like I said, there is a lot to show, like all these shadow boards and all this cleanliness. This is to change the circular blade saw if needed. But I want to point on the things we call use your brain and not your wallet. See, we have. Let me show you. We have to drill holes in an aluminum rod like this, and so this is how we do it. Yeah, you can feed it right in here. I'm doing it with one hand. So now you can move the whole thing. You see that little mark over there? So this is for this one, this is for this one, that one, and so on and so on. And then you just drill the hole. It's
Perfectly clear.
It's so, I mean, this is easy. Look, this whole thing, the whole device is 10 euros in material. That's it. And it takes you about 30-40 minutes to come up with it, and this is how we do those improvements. Okay, let's move you to another department. Thank you, guys.
Michael,
Okay.
as you're walking, Michael, do you have a dedicated person to help build all these tools, fixtures? Do you have a dedicated lean person that kind of helps do some of these cool things you're seeing?
So honestly, we are all cross-trained. And we learn from each other. There's not a certain person who helps. I mean, we have a woodshop, which you will see pretty soon. And the woodshop guys and gals, they're helping a lot doing these racks and stuff like this. But we encourage people to do it themselves. Even if it's not looking perfect, if the edges don't meet or whatever, it doesn't matter. Make it yourself, because then you're more proud of it. And you take more, I don't know, a pride in what you do. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to function. So this area really is it used to be a bottleneck, because we combine different laser sources, like a fabric laser, a CO2 laser. We have different welding and satin surface finishing things. This was a bottleneck. And we created a flowing row of parts in pieces here, even if we don't have that much space. It's really a the space. This is pretty much a brand new product we came up with last year. This product is this one. There's no time to explain what it does, but this is skyrocketing right now. I think we've made about 2,500 in the last couple of months from it, and so that's why we always change the setup, and this is how we do it. It's all color coded, as you can see here. Yeah, and again, this all is made by my team. Okay, I would like to point on a few things. Jonas, he's the responsible person in this area. He just got his brand new laser machine. Okay, there's a machine, so there's nothing to say about this, but there are a few different kinds of nozzles you can put in that thing. So can you tell me what kind of nozzle is built in there? No, you can't. But he made a little system Yeah, he made a little card. There's a 1.5, so it's the 1.5 nozzle in it. If he needs to change the nozzle, here's the bucket with all the nozzles. So this is the 1.5, this is the 3.5, and they all come with a little card. So he takes the nozzle, he takes it right here, and you have visual control what's going on. So I think these are the little things you guys would like to see. You would like to see stuff like this, the peg boards we make ourselves because we were sick and tired of waiting for a supplier supplying us with peg boards. This is, see, it's not a lot of space here. And this is Jonas over there with the CO2 laser and the welding spot. Everything is right where you want it. And this is, again, this is the laser. Oh, you can see us. See, look, hello.
Hello.
And this is where the cutter hangs just to cut the things off. It's with battery, and it can be changed because it's all magnetized. So Jonas, would you help me here? Okay, so we have a satin finish station here. So we have, can you show this guy? So this is a grinder. Can you switch it on for no, just show the camera. See, okay, stop it. Okay, so we need to vacuum, sorry. So we have those very thin pieces of steel coming out of the laser. And as you can imagine, if you grind it, can you show how to do it without your, you see this? You see this, they move, which is not good. So the result is not good. So now Jonas, he built that little box with a hose, and look what he's doing now. Okay. Woohoo! It's fixed. It's a vacuum. Okay, you can switch it off. Thank you so much. So again, it's a little wooden box. It's one piece of steel. It's a hose of a vacuum. The whole invention is what? Is $30, if that. It saves us tons and tons and tons of times. Yeah. So this is Jonas. He's a genius, like everyone.
Wonderful. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah. So this is how we organize everything. So I do a quick run through the department because we're running out of time. We got this from China and we were sick and tired of it. Now we're making our own seats, cushions. So Seating Metals showed us how to do this. I'm so sorry, I'm grateful for that. So we color code these tools. The reason for that is we have two stations right next to each other, and sometimes they interfere with each other and it's hard to put them back. So that's why everything here is color coded. Yeah, so it's very easy to identify where everything goes. Yeah, even this stuff is very easy to do. Okay, let's take you to the wood shop. Yep. Okay, go through the tunnel. Okay. So welcome to our wood shop, and this is my amazing wood shop team. Peter, Brittany with Alex, she's over there somewhere. Okay, so systemized furniture is what we do. This is one of the most successful stations at Yellotools. It's the most productive station. Sorry for that. You can understand that a roll of film easily can cost $500, and they need to be protected. They need to be really, really treated well. So this is why we build furniture for that industry. We build racks, like thousands of racks a year, systemized, but also bespoke. So it's pretty complicated to really fulfill the wishes of our customers. And as you can see, this wood shop doesn't look as fancy as the other ones, but you guys want to have no filters, right? So this is the real truth. But the lean thing about this place, and this is staggering, we didn't change a thing in 8 years here. 8 years ago, we started with one of the machines over there, but now in 8 years, we added 2 more machines. a lot of process machines, we increased the productivity of this spot about 500% with zero investment. But it's time now. We're getting a building next door. And so if you come back later, if you come back in a few months, you won't really recognize this place. And my good friend Brad, he wants to create the river of woods, and I will do this as soon as I can. Okay, guys. There are a few things here I would like to show. Unfortunately, it's again no filters. This is, we're waiting for the Kanban unit of wood, but this is how we Kanbanize a stack of wood. Please imagine this is a stack like this. So here is my Kanban unit. If you reach that level, you can't see, you can use this plate, but let's say this is, you can't get to this one anymore because now it's time to get it. So you take this off, it's magnetized, yeah, and it says order 17 pieces at our supplier at this cell phone now, at this number. If you did this, you put this around, and then you're good to go, and you can take the other ones. So now I should keep it this way because it's ordered, it's on the way, it's coming up the way. Okay, is that cool? So Alex, this is a very, very, very tiny place. Can you show how we use every little inch, every little millimeter of that space? This is cool, I love this. Here you go, they have the router. It's running. Okay, and back.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, this is how we really utilize all little spaces. Okay, guys, follow me to the next station. Dive to the funnel again. Next thing I would like to show you is our sign shop. I'm a sign maker by heart, to be honest, but also we really need this sign shop. So what you can see here is we have 3 cut and print solution printers. We have all the different kinds of tools we need here. But I would like to focus on the non-added value activities about printers. So this guy here is a direct printer. Direct printer means you put the part right on its plate and then you print right on the material. So you don't need any self-adhesive film or whatsoever. But this is not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is these printers needs a lot of maintenance. You know, the printing heads are underneath there and all over the places. So that printer head drives here and it needs to be cleaned and maintained. So this is why we have the tools for it right there. It's magnetized, so the entire thing can be taken off. This is the mirror. If you want to look underneath something, you don't have to bend down. Yeah, everything you need to maintain that thing is right where you need it. So you drive the whole printing head right here, and this is where you clean it. And this is how we clean and maintain all our printers right there. Okay, so a really big benefit of having your own sign shop is you don't have to create batch working. If you order a third party and stuff like this, you can print on demand. You can really do a prototype pretty easy. So this is really, really cool to have your own sign shop.
Michael,
okay?
One sec. Michael,
yes, sir.
One sec. Go back and show them your original product. Show them your first product right there.
Oh my, yeah, you and me, we did it.
Yeah,
oh yeah, of course. So I was, you see, if you have these rolls of vinyl, they intentionally start doing this. Yeah, you don't want that. And usually, can you give me a piece of, hold on a second.
So as Michael's talking, just everyone think about this. Michael basically fixed what bugged him. And this is the essence. So lean is the greatest innovation tool in the world. So he fixed what bugged him, came up with this product, and this entire company that you're looking at was birthed off of this one product.
Yeah, so you really, I mean, as you can see, I mess around with this. So now you take a piece of tape and put it right there. And then if you need it, you peel it off like this.
You struggle.
You struggle and you mess the surface. So what I did, I just created a clip, you know. And I remember Paul helped me making the first mold, an aluminum mold, and I took that mold in my suitcase through customs. I hope nobody hears this. And I bought that 1,000 euro injection molding machine, and we made 10,000 pieces, went to the first trade show. And I thought, oh my God, 10,000 pieces, I will never get rid of these. So over the years, we made about 4.5 million of those. So yeah, we changed the industry quite a bit. Thank you, Paul, for that. Okay,
great,
let's go.
Great story.
Okay, paper. So let's take you to the break room. Yes, let's.
And Michael, you're teaching your customers about lean as well. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, see, we have a direct benefit. If people start thinking lean about their job, they see my products in a total different perspective. They don't think, do I need that tool of Yellotools? If I tell them, okay, we are a lean company, want you to help you grow, that they say, okay, what is this tool making? How is it helping me increasing my business? So we change the mindset of people. And hey, we do this in 17 years. We obviously do something right here. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So the break room. Okay, you could say, the break room is not really important for the customer because everyone who's in here did clocked out. So my customers don't really care what's happening in here. That's true. You know, the customers might don't care, but for me, lean is all about humanity. It's not just increasing profit or whatsoever. So if taking a break, you see taking a break also as an added value, then I don't want them to losing time on looking for sugar, looking for this, looking for that. I want them to sit down, have a coffee, have a good coffee, have a good food, and mingle and enjoy, check their mails or whatever they do. So a really good example of lean in the kitchen is a company's fridge. I think many of you guys know how a company's fridge might look like. Sometimes you see some biotechnical experience in there, like blooming rotten apples or eggs or something like this. This is not happening at Yellotools. Let me show you what we do different. And I think Johanna, she can help us with this. As you can see here, we have all supplies needed to mark your food. I come around, Johanna, and you open the fridge and you show what we mean by that. So again, I promise you, we didn't check it today, yeah? But see here, this is, can you hold it up again, please? Okay, whose box is this? Oh, this is Andre's box. And then we have Johanna's JM on there. And there is, it's Olga's. So, and it's the signs say, if there is no name on the product, who does it belong to?
Everyone.
So everyone can eat it. So you're free to take whatever you want. No, honestly, this is if someone have excess food, it's okay. I can't finish this. Take your name off, and those who don't have that much with them today, they take it. Of course, there is no name on the ice cream. Guess who will take one later? Okay, so again, lean is all about visual control. You know, we want to see where everything is, and even if you take it out, there is a hole in here, and that hole makes sure that the moisture goes out perfectly, and you can't even mess it up. It just goes in there like this. We offer fresh fruit for everyone. And of course, there's an after work drink right there, which is in the fridge right now. Okay, I have to wrap it up. You know, even wow. This is all my team. Look, this glass is going right here, or the other way around. This won't fit in here. It fits in there. And there's that little tiny gap where the moisture can run out so that there's no fog or whatsoever in it. So we have to wrap it up. I'm sorry for taking you out of the break room. I know you guys would stay here and have a beer with me, but we have some cool stuff to show you. Okay, let's run. Let's go. Okay, we leave this building. Hey guys, you can wave in the camera.
Wow.
Okay. Guess what? It's raining in Windeck. Paul, I know how much you hate trade shows. You always tell me, stop doing trade shows, stop doing trade shows, they're a waste. I kind of agree with you. And this is why I took the challenge. How can we turn a trade show into a lean trade show? And this is my solution. We built, we bought a bus, an old public city bus, and we turned it into a rolling trade show. Okay, come on in. So this is our rolling trade show, and this is my good friend Christoph. He's our sales manager, and Christoph, he helped me taking over the trade show challenge. As you can see here, this is all built in the bus. We have a conference area for resellers right over here. Yeah, we have a couple of the furniture we're building as on display, and all the fluids. I'm sorry if I'm too fast. I'm sorry.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
it's
Christoph, and look, we built a little car inside. That car is good for displaying for car wrapping things, all the magnet stuff and whatever. So Christoph, you prepared something for us. Can you show us how a trade show used to look like back then?
In the past, it was
louder, please.
In the past, we had this regular booth like everybody has. So
you see that we're building with the frames and the background, the walls and everything.
So we load the vans here. We have to go only to the loading docks, unload, bring it with pallet trucks to the booth, and set up the booth. And so we need 1 or 2 days for a setup, and the same after the show for the breakdown.
So you're saying that it takes what? It takes how long now? 2 hours, 3 hours?
And now with the bus, 2 or 3 hours. And the record for the breakdown was in Amsterdam a couple of years ago. From the close of the trade until the bus is going around 45 minutes.
That was really insane. Okay, so thank you, Christopher, for taking this time. So this is the way you can do a trade show, you know, and we do open open house shows with our reselling customers. We go from place to place, and it's very easy to roll. And you know, the cool thing about the bus is everyone in the world knows the bus. We went to Dubai on a trade show. Of course, not with the bus. And the guy came up, hey, where's the bus? It's like, so cool. It's a viral thing, you know, it's remarkable. Okay, I take you to the shipping station real quick, which is also pretty cool.
Michael,
yeah,
as you walk, I want to make a comment. So Michael took an old building. This was like an old warehouse that had many different, and he systematically took over one building at a time. He bought one and then bought another one. And now he has this whole complex that is very, very old that he's had to just adapt and work with to make work. So he doesn't have this big, beautiful open space to work with. He's had to work around some very difficult situations.
I moved in here in 1999. The building is about 200 years old, and it has a lot of history in there. And ironically, tools were built in here in 1800 something. It's pretty cool to pass on the legacy. Yeah, we have all kinds of different shutter boards in here. Which this is cool. I forgot to mention this one. You see that little smiley guy here? I think Jonas, he came up with this. So sometimes by accident, you put it right there. So the risk of hurting and this happening all the time is high. So he said, okay, guys, I want to see a smiley face. So you have the smiley face in here. So you're good to go. You have the unhappy person right here. And the risk of an injury is done. And this went viral in the shop.
It's beautiful.
Okay,
it's beautiful.
So this is our shipping station. I mean, it's a shipping station like you know it. It's all about the details. It's like this is the coolest thing ever. Let me show you. This is one of our products. This is one product which gets built in the wood shop. So and it's one single thing. And it was a nightmare. We produce it over there. We put it on the pallet, and we drive it over pretty careful. It fell down. You had to tie it down just from there to here. And here you had to grab it, put it in the shelf, and vice versa. It was a nightmare. So my team came up, okay, so why don't we have the shelf on casters? So you take out that rod, you take out one thing, it's ready to ship. Once it's built, you put it back on here. Yeah, you put the rod back in, and then, oh, sorry, it's me, stupid. So you put the rod back in. So now if it's empty, you pull the whole thing to the wood shop, and they know exactly this is the Kanban unit. I have to fill it, no doubt. So we don't have a cart, we have a Kanban trolley, if you want so, and it's safe, it's fast, and I think since we have this, Gina, we never had an issue or never had a broken part, right? And we have all different kinds of different sizes. So let's focus on a couple of things here at the shipping station. This is our apprentice, Yanni. Can you wave in the camera? He's with us since a couple of months, and he's awesome. So this is a good thing. What is a box 464? What is that? How big is that? I have no clue. So it's visual control right over there, 164, and so on and so on. The same with the zipper bags. The zipper bags are A, B, C, D. What size is D? Yeah, you just turn around, you look up there. Oh yeah, this would fit into my system. The orders, like this is we call it the order wall. All this is on casters. Yeah, since we have different people working on this whole thing, we want to have visual control of what's going on, what needs to be out today, and then you can take it to the computer. Yeah, and then all of a sudden you have your U shell. You know, you have your U shell right there. You don't have to take a stack of orders and crawling through. Fantastic. You have it here, visual control. Everything is you can remove. You can put marks on the little pens are right there. So this is what they do. And then transport boxes. You know, all of this. These are our picking boxes, picking stations. UPS is through today. That's why it's a little bit empty here. But usually during the day, we have 3, 4, 5 of those, and it's picking fast.
Michael,
not as fast. Yes.
Michael, one of the comments is the rest of the world is 99.9% light years behind.
Yeah, but this is Paul, this is why we do this, right? I learned from you. You passed it on to me, and I pass it on to others. So it's not. It's
beautiful. It's a beautiful story, and people are inspired, and I'm inspired. I'm sitting here going, "This is freaking unbelievable."
Paul, I always get the question, "How long does it take to get this done?" I said, "This question is irrelevant because it took me longer than it takes you if you just copy what I'm doing." I copied what you do, and so on and so on. Okay, let's focus on the Kanban cards for a minute. Because this is very mandatory. This is where all the Kanban cards come together, because this is where the purchases coming in.
Michael,
yes.
Michael, well, I got to interrupt you again. Another comment, different planet.
No, it's the same planet. It's just only a different setup. Just copy the setup. It's easy. Guys, if I can do it, everyone can do it. Believe me. I'm just a hillbilly from Windeck, Germany. I never finished university or stuff like this. This is easy. It's all about the mindset. Help your people grow. Unleash the beast. I always say, who let the dogs out? My people are like out of this world. Amazing. Yeah, to be honest. So I think we're running out of time. If you want to come back in a few weeks or something like this, I explain you the Kanban cards right there. I think we can skip this because I want to show you the offices. This is where the non-added value activities occurs and happening. So let's go there.
Okay, so Michael, the beauty of it, we will do another tour with you because people want to learn. But this is an important question here. Truly inspirational. What is the one recommendation you would give for someone starting 2-second lean, and what to avoid? So what's the one thing they should do if they're starting, and what's the one thing they should avoid?
Create a clutter room. That's the first thing you need to do. A clutter room is absolutely mandatory. And start the morning meetings. The daily morning meetings now. Don't do it weekly. Don't do it with groups. Everyone, every morning, every day. This is the only thing. If you want to avoid one thing, don't do the other things every day, every morning, every person. I do it since 14, 15 years. It cost me about 78 to 80,000 euro a year. I get it back.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah. Another comment. My head hurts. I feel like a failure.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I know.
No.
We know that, Michael, but
he's on the right channel.
They're inspired.
He's on the right channel now.
How did you teach your people? You're going to say the morning meeting. The morning meeting is a critical way to build the culture. And it was said and articulated very clearly at CD Matters, and Michael says it again, and I would reiterate it. The morning meeting is the essence of you saying it's important to develop people. Remember, this is not the Toyota production system. This is not lean manufacturing. This is not 2-second lean. This is a human development system.
Correct. It's not about increasing your profit. Your profit will increase as a byproduct. That's what I figured. Yeah. Are you still there?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Everything's good.
Let's go upstairs. I don't have to mention that we built the stairs, right? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Gina. So the flow of Kanban cards I will show you here. So these little boxes you see all over the shop. Once someone has a Kanban card pending like this, it goes in here. And since there are a lot of people working up there, they just take a Kanban card, take it with them and take it upstairs since it came in from the supplier and it needs to go to, not from the supplier, it came in, it fell because it's time to order it. And I'll show you where to put it. Just follow me. I don't have to mention that we built the stairs, right? Okay.
You already told us, but we love it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, but I'm proud of it because my people are cool. Okay. Let's point over there. Okay, so of course we could put a nice a door or something like this. I think Brad would make me the nicest door ever, but we don't want to because you want twice. Where is everything? So and even here the Kanban cards are hidden in there, which is great. And there's the Kanban card pending right away. There's a Kanban card with a rubber band. So this is pretty cool. And even here, so this card is already there. You can move this thing wherever you want to make sure that you never run empty. We also, oops, sorry, I need to turn a little bit faster. We have standard workboards all over the places. Okay, so let's go into the offices. We have 2 offices. And this is our latest invention over here. To not disturb the people who are in and open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door. You have that card, you just put it on there and forget about it. Okay, let's see the offices. Hello, girls. A little shy, usually they're not. Okay, so as you can see here, we have, it's not, you can decide if you want to sit or stand. There's Selena, can you move? Can you drive down the table a little bit? So show people how this works. So all these tables are automatically movable. So if she wants to sit down or stand, it's up to her. She can change it 10 times a day if she wants to. So this is our entire like the administration office. We have the purchasing over there, I'll show you later. Then we have the administrative work, human resources, and this is all the financial department. The financial department and the sales department are just tied together with a thing we call prepayments. And the prepayments, this is the only gateway to the sales department, is that little thingy here. We slam the hole in the wall and you can see Sandra. Sandra, can you wave? There she is. If there's a prepayment coming in, she puts it in here. Once the money comes in the account, from here it goes right to the other stations. We have our design department here, a graphic design. We call them pixel pushers. Hey, Olga, what are you doing? What do you know? She's working on our new Smell Good Squeegee series. You want to know about this? Call me. And this is Zena. Hello, Zena. Zena, she's doing our purchasing, and she has a super nice place. Can you switch on the light, please? You have a nice thingy up there. Can you? Ah, see that? So she has a lot supplies to work with. That's why she makes herself a little a card, like a Kaizen card, if you want to call it like this. And see, there came the
no drawers, Michael, right? I'm
no
not
drawers.
seeing any
No,
drawers anywhere.
No. Drawers lie. Drawers always hide stuff in it you don't really want. We won a Ludwig van Beethoven prize last year. It was pretty cool. Okay, so I show you another office. So this is our SEO work. This is our e-commerce, and Denise, she's with me 15 years. Oh my God. See, I can't be that wrong of a guy. Then we have IT over there, Jan, and this is Gina, which she's behind the camera right now. Come on, you're the camera. Here she is. And this is all the sales. This is where all the sales coming in. And Simone, we went to school together 20 years ago, 30, 40 years, something like this. Okay, let's talk about lean. Christoph, this is his desk. Christoph, he came up with, or he asked himself, so what's waste of motion in an office? Yeah, okay, moving from this shelf to that desk, there can't be any closer. But then he figured scrolling in a Word document or something like this, or in Outlook, is the worst. And he figured out that he's scrolling 5 minutes or more than 5 minutes a day. So he was thinking, great, how can we fix this? And I have to explain you one thing. We at Yellotools, we try to give true cash value of waste to how much is waste cost. So we came up with this. So the true cash value of waste at Yellotools is about 19 euro an hour, which is 23 US an hour. Okay, so he said, okay, if I just turn that little thing around, it saves me about 5 minutes a day. And check this out. So wasted time scrolling per day is 5 minutes each, 1.5 euro. And this is a rough estimate, don't get me wrong, okay guys? Saving per year, simply turning a monitor 90 degrees is $440. But now comes the beauty of it. Look around. You know, he figured out that this is waste. Look what they did. Yeah, all of these girls said, okay, we're scrolling the same amount. That comes up to one person teaching a team of 4 brings the yearly savings of that one improvement to about 1,440 euro or 1,760 US dollars in total. Okay, so now do your math. Okay, last thing, because I know I have to wrap it up. This is where we are super, super, super excited and proud about. You know what this is? This is the leftover of our office supply for 14 desks. Can you imagine? It looked like a freaking full room back then. Yeah, because we just wasted paper, pens, and all of that stuff. See, now everything is Kanbanized. Yeah, if you want to take one of these pens, yeah, go for it. I show you at Denise spot over there how she handles it. There are 3 in the box, and I think they never ran empty in here. So since we are treating this with respect, it works awesome. This is my favorite example, paper clips. Back in the days where we all had still drawers, each one of us had about 2,000 paper clips in his drawer, just in case a war breaks out and there's paper clip shortage, right? Which is stupid, which is totally stupid. Look, we have 40 paper clips in that Kanban bag, and I swear to you, in over 8 or 9 years, I never opened that thing because all of a sudden we realized a paper clip is reusable, which is crazy. I mean, this is a staggering result. Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's go down. We have one more station, and then you're almost done. Any questions while we go down?
Yeah, I think that Richard, is there a question that you would like? Is anybody like to ask a question of Michael? Because now's the time we're going to start wrapping this up.
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions, Michael, as you're going down the stairs.
Go ahead.
One person said, how did you get your people to buy in when you first began your lean journey? And that goes into the second question. How have you got so much engagement? How do you motivate them to contribute?
Yeah, I mean, if I came back from Paul's place, I think it was 15 years ago. I think most of my older guys, they thought I lost my mind. Yeah, they thought it was like a kind of like a sect or a religion or stuff like this. But then I showed them the value which they have. I told them, guys, I promise you one thing. I promise you that I create a workspace where you are excited Friday afternoon to come back on Monday. I guarantee you that. And they said, okay, really? I help you doing that. Let's see how this works. And I fulfilled my promise, and this is how I engaged my people to do more and more and more. This question is very hard to answer while I'm going backwards and trying to not tip over or something like this. It really fills a full chapter for that. But let's finish one little thing here, and then we have a little bit more time. And the engagement of people. This is also a byproduct. If they see that I really want to help them grow, that it's not just blah blah blah, yeah, then they say, okay, I dare you. What is this? What is this? How can I do this? Fix what bugs you. Give them the 30 minutes. Give them the money, the savings, the $1,500 we save. I return into the shop. I buy something cool for it, a bigger monitor or whatever. So this station here, we are super proud of. This is kind of like the assembly station where all the things get married together, like all the parts coming together right here. A lot of people here are cross-trained. We have a thing called 2 hours of power. This is the most powerful thing ever. 2 hours of power means in the morning meeting, we have a section, 2 hours of power. If Christiane says, okay, hey, we are short on people today, we need help. Then everyone, freaking everyone from the shop, it doesn't matter if you're a graphic designer or if you're a forklift driver, if you're the owner of the company, you come here and you build these things together until our promise to the customer is filled, yeah, and we can ship out what we promised to ship. And this 2 hours of power thing, it really, combines the team together, melts the team together. So you don't feel if Johanna is actually working here full time or if she's a graphic designer or whatsoever. And Christiane, if she wants to go to the office and take a customer's phone call, hey, go ahead and do it. And I think this is the power of it. So here, just a quick run. Would you please point to that list real quick? So this is the list of things we have here. Everything is on casters, everything can move. So as you can see, this is all magnetized. Yeah, it's all changeable because we put the high rollers in the front and the not so much running products in the back. And if it shifts, if it changed, then we change it. These are the new products and so on and so on. So, and with these numbers, you can identify the shelf position, which is, let's say this. These are the tools to make that product. There are samples. There are, where can I find the QR codes for the videos, for instance? Oh, plate line remover. Yeah. Can you show it?
You make me feel good, Michael, when you ask that question. I have to have the same thing when I go to my company.
Well, see, I don't have to know everything. I have the greatest people who knows how to do it. So there's a QR code. Don't go too close. It opens it up, maybe.
No, it's good.
So,
it's good.
I don't want to show you how to make that thing. But you see the little details. Look,
so you have it. So basically,
around.
you have a video that shows how to make all these products.
How to make that? Yeah. So in this case, you don't have to bother anyone else, just in case you didn't do it for the longest time or whatever. So this is what we understand about lean. See, the drinks and everything is on holders here because just in case you mess around with something, yeah. then it don't fail, because if it fails and it's open, everything, it messes us up. There's one little thing I have to do. My good friend Siegfried from Canada is watching, and it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Siegfried. Love you. Okay, that's it.
Happy birthday, Siegfried.
Okay, yeah, this is the station, and everything. See, this is where the hammer sits. Bam, it's right there. You know, this is where you need it.
So, Michael, what I'm getting here is you have a master build area, which is right there, that workbench, and then behind you are separate trays for every build product. So you grab the tray, you build the product, you put it back.
Yes.
And so everything has been carefully organized. So you have, it's brilliant the way this is set up. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
We can build 1, 10, 100, or 1,000.
Right.
Yeah, this is the beauty of it. And you know, batch work is our enemy. Okay, so I think it's time. So we wrap it up. Let's go over there.
Yep.
Let's come with me.
Okay.
Michael,
yes.
Ryan has asked if you can show us your new book.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? Am I allowed to? That's cool. Okay, I will take over at this point. Okay, meet the genius about all of this. This is my great, amazing team. Yeah.
Wow, great job, everyone.
These people are. Ooh, you hear that sound? This is opening a German beer. This is actually our morning meeting station. See, the morning meeting station is like this. As you can see, we can move this, and it moves also the big screen.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah, we do the morning meeting with Trello right now, and yeah. So I would like to thank you again for being the host today, for being allowed to let you guys into our doors. And let me take that moment and thank my team for 17 years of lean freaking rock and roll. Thank you guys. I applaud you.
Great job, you guys. Fantastic. So Richard, let's quickly go into any more questions that people might have of Michael. Go ahead, Michael. Tell us about the book.
Okay. It wasn't planned. I would have done it anyway. I'm sorry. Okay, so after giving the Gamba lean tours through Yellotools for about, I don't know, 6-7 years, I think I had 150 Gamba walks with maybe 1,000 people in here, and Ryan and Ashley and Brad, you all have been here. The GLLS group was here, and I got the same questions on and on and on again. And I tried to combine all the answers to that question in my book. I call it the Lean Deal. And if you are keen about how we operate the things, how to start, what to avoid, all the questions you might have, I hope you find an answer in that book, and I would be happy to give you a copy if you want. So thank you so much for having me. Give me questions.
Phenomenal. Okay.
Richard. So Michael, here's one question.
Yes.
One of the John asked the question. Mine is a process industry, 24/7, where operators must replace operators online. Besides bringing people in before shift, how might you approach the daily meeting?
Well, the power of networks like this is there's always a company. Can you please? There's always a company which has the same challenges, and they found a solution. And I think, Paul, we could refer this to the amazing company in San Francisco, Waters and Wolf. I think they have pretty much the same challenge. They have people all over the United States, and they figured it out somehow. If there's a will, there's a way. That's for sure. And we in Germany we say a fish starts thinking from its head. So if the executives don't really want to implement lean, you won't get it. So there's a way. There's
absolutely
a way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So here's a point though. John asked the question, do you bring them in before shift? And the answer is no. You have your morning meeting at the start of the shift, and you spend a certain amount of time of your productive shift doing the morning meeting, doing 3Sing, and if it's an 8-hour shift, they might only work 7.25 hours a day, and 45 minutes is spent improving.
We spend even less. I think we work 6 hours a day, but I can tell you one thing, Richard, because I've seen the transition from 0 to now, and I can tell you what we achieve in 6 hours now, wouldn't be able to achieve in a week 10 years ago. Honestly, we did full sea containers to Australia. It took us 3 months if we got the first container in 3 months. Now, for us, a container to AVS, yeah, it's daily business. And this is crazy. So 6 hours a day, but you combine so much energy in that.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so we're out of questions. Michael, I want to thank you so much. Yes, go buy Michael's lean book. Don't go away, Michael. Don't go away, team. We've just got a couple more things before we finish, okay? Next tour is in a few weeks' time. Wednesday, June the 16th. We're going to go to Canada. We're going to go to Floodway Print Company, 11 a.m. Eastern time, okay? So everybody make a note of that, and we'll put the registration link into the chat, and also go to ame.org and you can register for that tour. And one more thing, AME is a not-for-profit organization. I'm a volunteer. I've been with AME now for over 25 years, and we do this because we've got a passion for what we're sharing. We don't get paid for it. And normally a tour like this, we would charge $100 US for people to come and attend. We're giving this away free because we want to share all the good stuff that Paul and his colleagues and everyone around the world are doing. If you feel that you've got some value and you've got some takeaway from this particular tour, please consider making a small donation to AME to keep us going, so that we can keep this going forward. So
Awesome.
with that, I'm going to hand over to Paul with some final thoughts.
Yeah, just amazing. I hope everyone is inspired. Richard, again, thank you. Again, as Richard said, everything's volunteer. Richard isn't paid. No one's paid to do this. We're all just doing this to help other people around the world and improve the quality of people's lives. We'll see everyone in a couple of weeks. Hopefully you're inspired. Thanks, Richard, for all your hard work.
Brought to you by AME and paulakers.net, where you can find all my books and resources on my website, paulakers.net, for free. You can even get my new app, 2-Second Lean Play, where I have all my books available in 9 languages in the audio format, designed for you to listen while you work and play at paulakers.net or Lean Play.